This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City. Hello, this is John Cullum and Emily Franco for AIR Broadcasting, and Emily's going to surprise me with the subject today, which means I may be very unprepared.
Brace yourself. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
John Cullum.
Yes?
You are a good actor.
Oh, wow.
Lots of good actors make piles of money
really?
doing what?
Acting.
And doing commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I would like you to tell me,
Yes?
I do know the answer, but I'm sort of interpreting this for the audience.
Right.
Why does John Cullum almost rarely, never gets hired for doing a commercial? Tell us, John, what do you do wrong?
Well, if you notice, my jaw has dropped here because I'm just going to find out, see if I can get the answer out of my wife. Why do I not get commercials?
Well, I think it's interesting.
Is it my southern background?
I think it is your southern accent that isn't repulsive. I love your accent.
Oh, yeah, well, you have to live with it.
When you were in Northern Exposure, the television show Northern Exposure,
yes,
you did do a commercial for the bank up there.
Yeah.
And they didn't mind. They liked your accent.
That's right. And I did one for Mobil Oil.
And you were Holling the Bartender, and you were talking like Holling the Bartender from the show.
Yes,
okay.
I was supposed to be from France, but I was actually with a southern accent.
Well, then you go up for things like automobiles or insurance companies.
Right.
And they give you a script.
Right.
And they put you in front of a camera, like we're in front of a camera now.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, I
Here's
do
a
this all the
script
time.
for an automobile. Mention the Ford automobile.
The Ford automobile is really a hot-shot car. Of course, it had little problems in the past.
No, that was the Toyota.
That was a Toyota that had problems?
Toyota's had a lot of problems.
How's Ford doing?
Ford is doing great.
Well, good. They don't need my commercial.
Okay, now do you hear anything in John's accent? If you were hiring, if you owned the company and wanted someone, do you hear something that says, no, I don't want that voice for a commercial?
Well, of course I could do it with an English accent.
Do it like John Gielgud.
No, Ford didn't. Ford, well, Ford is a wonderful car. I look at Ford and my heart wells up within me.
Hey, do it like Richard Burton. Do it. No, not for yes, for Fords.
Ford cars are. I can't do Richard selling cars. I lose Richard. Well, John, I have to use Richard talking to me. John, you should buy a Ford. That's not very good.
I like that.
All right.
Well.
But I don't get hired, that's for sure.
No, you don't get hired.
You know what's interesting? People recognize my voice before they recognize my face.
Really?
Yes. And
in the supermarket, people hear you talking?
Yeah, people
You call
turn
me
around.
up on the phone and you say, Emily, do we need oil today?
Yeah.
And someone's listening and they say, oh, you must be John Cullum.
Well, no. But when I'm talking, carrying on a conversation with somebody, and the person turns around and looks at me and say, don't I know you? And then I say, well, you probably know me from Northern Exposure. Yes, of course I know it. I recognize your voice. I didn't recognize your face.
It's interesting.
Is that what this blog is about? My unrecognizability?
No, it's why John Cullum doesn't do commercials. And I think part of it, you want to know?
Well,
brace yourself, John.
Okay, here I am.
I think that you don't want to do commercials, and that you just toss them off.
My mask has been unmasked.
I think that you resent the idea of having to do commercials.
Well, most of the I shouldn't say this, but some of the best people doing commercials are people that I don't trust at all personally. And I'm not even going to mention names, but they're really good at doing commercials. And I think it's because they know how to fool people. And it bothers me. So I shouldn't have admitted that.
No, I like the fact that you admitted it. That is what makes you the man I really admire and like. and think he's handsome.
Well,
So this is what my blog is about today. Why John Cullum doesn't do commercials is he's too Southern. He doesn't really want to do them.
that's right.
What
And
else?
has too much integrity.
And he has too much integrity.
Oh,
So this is John and Emily for Air Broadcasting. Wait a minute, quickly do an Air Broadcasting commercial. Ready?
this is John Cullum and Emily Frankel for Air
Air
Broadcasting.
Broadcasting, I'm echoing.
Coming to you from New York City.
Right, New York City.
New York. So long. This is AI.R. See you next week.